Camping in the snow is challenging because sometimes the ground is rock solid. I got a couple questions here. One is from E, just E. Hey Aaron, what do you do when you're setting up your tent and the ground is rock solid? Also, do you have any videos on snow travel, as in snowshoe, ski, boots, etc.? And then also from one of my other super fans, Buford Gubber 3 months ago, a nice one. Please talk about snow wickers, kinds of use. Please be careful out there. So E and Buford Gubber, all right, here we go. Now, I have been in circumstances where there wasn't snow and the ground was frozen. Wyoming, Idaho, Montana, all the northern states are pretty famous for that. So what do you do? So what I'm gonna do is show you the different techniques and things that I've done. As you can see, it's snowing. I'm filming in the morning after camping at night. It's definitely snowing. There's a few ways to do this. One, all right. So you need a bigger stake. First of all, oops, no reason to look at my stomach, right? You might want to consider aluminum stakes. Not hollow, not all nice, but literally aluminum solid nails. Oops. I've got one left. Solid nails. Now these are my hollow tent stakes. They're super light, but if you go to your local big box store, the blue one, the orange one, or the, I think Ace is red, they actually sell solid aluminum nails. Those are incredible for pounding into solid ground. They work quite well. These guys, they're hollow. I wouldn't do that because I'll break them and I haven't been able to find replacements. So the first thing to start off with are solid aluminum nails. If that's not working, go for the weight and get solid steel nails. Those are invincible. Hollow or solid steel nails are crazy heavy, but they will work. The next thing that you can use, now these, check this out. All right. You see that there? Where is it? Right here, right? Yep. So I was just able to jam that into the snow, the ground, and it works totally well. Not a problem there. The next thing you want to consider are what are called a dead man. A dead man is something that you put in the snow and you put it sideways, whether it's a stick, your shovel, just about anything. And a dead man, like I've got this snow pit here, you can dig out a snow pit and then put your dead man in it. Like say my shovel here, I can get my shovel in there and then put my ice cubes back in there, tie it to there, and away you go. So that is another option as well. Now, there are lots of ways to make dead mans. You can use literally a stick. If this were a stick, let me find a stick. One moment, I'll show you just how useful this is. Now, this is the snowy ground. I don't want to break any branches off. You get the idea. Grab a stick. Find a dead stick on the ground. And then get a channel. Maybe chisel it out with your shovel if that's too hard. You would get your BCA snow saw out like this, and you can literally saw a channel. Oh man, this stuff's hard. Whew. All right. Oh boy, that's gonna cut my gloves. There you go. You just keep sawing this channel, that ice will begin to crumble, and then you can run the line in the ice just like that, pack it in, and shoop, easy. So you just keep chopping up this snow. You get a nice little channel here, just like that, and perfect. I could run a line in that, put a stick here if this were a stick. I could tie my line around the stick, bury the stick, run my line up to my tarp, and that would totally work. Now, if you are in the circumstance where, let me put this away so I don't pack my jacket or my gloves or me. What if the ground is rock solid and you failed to bring stakes or solid steel stakes or solid aluminum stakes? You can't saw into the ground because it's dirt. You can't shovel into the ground because it's solid. I have had this happen. Just camping out in Grand Teton National Park, and the ground was rock solid, but there was just a slight dusting of snow. That stunk, and that's where you got to be pretty creative. Now, if you have a tarp tent, unfortunately I did not bring the tarp tent this time, or that time. If I brought the tarp tent, I would be in trouble, because I've got to put 8 stakes in the ground to make my tarp tent work. Yeah, that would have stunk. What I would recommend is to not suffer. Bring a freestanding tent. Just make it easy. Don't make it harder than it has to be. But if that is not available, set yourself up to where you've got some trees and everything, and use as many trees as you can without damaging the trees, of course. And then find some logs. I mean, you might have to drag around quite a bit. Oh, my camera's gonna die soon. I better cut this quick. Like, this guy's still alive. I wouldn't damage it. If I can see some dead sticks over there, and literally start grabbing sticks and piling rocks and going caveman. Because you're in a caveman situation where if you're sleeping on, let's say, concrete or rock or whatever, and you can't dig in it and you can't chisel it, what do? Wait. Just primitive caveman wait. Get a stick, line the stick out, and we're talking like, as 4 to 8 inches or 10 to 15 centimeters thick. Line the stick out and literally start piling rocks in it. Have it be perpendicular to the line, so it would be this way, and that would work too. I have used my snowshoes as dead man anchors. You punch those in. Your skis are great, but again, if you can't get into the ground, I put the snowshoes on and very carefully place rocks and whatnot on them, and then I can attach my lines to them. So really the idea is be creative. Whatever resources you have around, you could get your stake, put it sideways, and just keep piling rocks. Put 40 or 50 pounds of rocks on it. It sounds crazy, but if it's windy, you don't want your tent to blow away. So in those sort of circumstances, stop early, because otherwise you're not going to be able to put your tent up. So think, okay, wow, the ground's solid. This is going to take some work. I got to give myself a good 2 hours to pitch my tent. That way I can make it secure, so if any wind or storming badness comes up, man, my ears are ringing. I don't know what's up with that. And so just caveman it. That's what I've had to do. It kind of stinks, but once you get a big log and a bunch of logs and you just keep piling rocks, it totally works. Thank you very much for the questions, E and Buford Gubber. You guys are awesome. My name's Aaron Linsdau. I am a polar explorer and professional adventurer. Please check out links in the description to my books: Antarctic Tears, Lost at Windy Corner, Adventure Expedition 1, How to Keep Your Feet Warm in the Cold, The Jackson Hole Hiking Guide, 50 Jackson Hole Photography Hotspots, The Most Crucial Knots to Know, and my 2024 Total Eclipse Guide series, as well as my show Antarctic Tears. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so you can get more info like this. And by the way, I'm going to be doing some summer stuff because people are saying this is a little too specialized, so I need to branch out. I'll get some inexpensive gear, test that out, and do some more variety just to expand the reach of the channel. That way I can bring you guys more information. Thank you very much for watching.